Kristen Poborski here, and today this is just going to be a quick training on how to send a broadcast out in aWeber. So I'm going to take you exactly through how to add your copy and get your broadcast so you can send your e-zine out to your list on aWeber. So let's start by, I'll get on here and share my screen, and we'll go right over to aWeber here, and we'll sign in. And you should have your sign in from me, or you probably, if you're not my client, you've got your sign in. You want to first thing sign into your aWeber account. This is mine, and you'll notice you can go in here and you've got a whole bunch of lists probably set up with a lot of different people on them. And what you're going to want to do is pick one list and go in there, and usually I like to pick my main list, so that's my main list there, and that's where I'll send it from. Okay, so then we're going to click on Messages and then Broadcast, and we're going to click on then Create a Broadcast. And here it comes up. Now you'll notice I've created a couple of templates here. So you've got, if you're working with me, I've already created a template for you, so you'll see those. If they don't pop up right away, just click on My Template, and then all you have to do is pick which one you want to do. So in this case, I've got two. You can just click this one, Apply. And if that's not the one you want to use, as you can see, that's not the one I want to use. So just go back and click on Templates and click the other one, click Apply, and there it is. Super cool. So then all you have to do if you want to put your copy in, you just click on the section that you want to add your copy. I've highlighted it all, and then start typing it in. Or if you've already written your newsletter, then you can just copy and paste it in there. And you may need to fiddle around with it a little bit just to get the spacing and everything right if you do the cut and paste method. So let me just show you here. This is my test e-zine for, oops, bad typing there, aWeber trade video. Okay, so see if you can see here, that's not what came up there was not my font that I'm using, so I just went down here and highlighted. You can see it's Arial 16, so I'm going to want to change it to Arial 16. So just go back up here, highlight it, put in style, Arial 16, and there it is. And then I think, nope, see, it's still video. Now the text is working just fine. Okay, cool. So when you're all done, you can just save this and then go on. Now, if you want to add another section in there, it's pretty easy to add another section. So you see these different areas up here. Let's just drag one of these down in here, and I'll show you. I can put it right down in here, and there. And it's going to put that first name in there, and I would just take that out. Delete personalization. Why it does that, I don't know. It just does that. So then you can start typing in there. So you might want to, before you start typing, change it to Arial 16, and let's just highlight it. This, what does it want to do that? Okay, so this is a new section of type right here. For some reason, it does not want to be Arial 16. Let's just try that one more time. Let's see if we can get this to work. Don't know why it's not behaving. Oh, okay, now let's highlight again. There we go. Arial 16. Okay, there you go. And then if you want to get that line like I got in there, so let's just, let's go here to this section. You can Add a horizontal line. There we go. We can add a divider if we want in here. You can, and then you can actually change it. So you could just say a solid line like that. You can change color. So we can do a divider, or you can take it out if you want. And this, actually, what I can do here, which is kind of cool, this was just an image that I put in here. So we can actually, is it going to allow me to do that? I was thinking that it might allow me to do this, but it's probably aligned in the template. Let's just see, image link. So your website, image, alignment. I don't know why it's not letting me do that. Well, if you do want to add a line in there, then I would just go with the divider or something like that, because this is probably something that was in the template there. And I think it'll look just fine to have that just like it is. And again, if you need help and you're already working with me, have me come back in and I can fix it for you if you want to make changes on your template layout. If you want to add new things in there, that's great. Oh, and if you want to add a link, let me just go back in here and show you how you can add a link. You just, like in Word or anything, just highlight it, and then you can put the link right in there. Okay, and then if you're going to add a picture, all you do is the same thing. Go to where you want to insert the picture, and let's just see. If you do that, let's just see. If you do an article, that's what you're going to want to do if you want to have a picture in there. So you're going to want to use that. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to add a picture in there. Now, I hope that that makes sense to you about adding a picture in there. Is that you'll have to do it. You'll have to pick this or an image right here and drag it down. Now, I don't think you can't drag it right into the copy section. So, like I said, if you want an image right in your copy section, then you'll have to use that, which is kind of cool because then you've got your sample article right there. Now again, you can just get rid of this. Oops. And then let's get rid of, oh, I don't know why that's not letting me get in there and get rid of it. Let's drag it down here. There. Now I can get rid of that. And then if I want to go in here, now you can just copy and you can type right in there, and then you can change more text right in there, and then right here you can just upload your file right in there, go on your desktop, add an image and insert it, and then you can align it. So if you wanted it centered, you can just pick that and see what it does, or if you want it over on the right, you can do that as well. So I hope that this was helpful, this part. So let's just go ahead on to the next step now that I've kind of taken you through this, and let's save it. Oh, here it is. I need to have the title, so we'll just call it Test Broadcast. And you can also personalize this in here too if you want to add their name into the subject line. Okay, then we'll click Next, Save, Next, and then this is when we're going to schedule it. So you can do one or two things. You can choose to post it also on Facebook. You can do that. Let's just put it on there. And then you can send it out on Twitter if you want. And then you can click Next. And then this is where we schedule it. So you can either schedule it for later. And let's turn this on so you can schedule it for any time. And then this is where you select all the lists that you're going to send it to. So I'm going to send it to all my lists. You might have some that you don't want to send it to, but I would definitely want to send a newsletter to your entire, all your lists. And then you're going to save it. Oh, and I'll show you how that works. So we could say we want to send it today. And since it's already past that, I don't know, we'll just change that. And there you see. then there you go. And you're going to schedule it, and it will already go in the queue and go out. So if you don't want to do that, you can also put it out there, send a test, and then schedule it when you want to. But I would actually suggest that when you're back over here, let me just show you that little part. You can look at it and then send a test to yourself. So here you go. I'm going to show you this little part. So you can make sure that it looks okay, and it's got your name in here, and it'll send the test of it to you. So when you're all happy, then I would go and schedule it. But I also would make sure each time you've made updates to it, save it as you go along. Okay, we'll do that. Let's take that. Schedule and queue. We'll just schedule and queue for 12 p.m. And I'm going to go actually out there and delete it because we don't want to send that to my list. So let's go, and so I can cancel it right here. If you go out there and it's for the future and you realize that you would like to, you don't want to do that, then you can just cancel it. So just click cancel, and there it goes away. So, and it actually goes right down into your drafts. So it will stay there until you decide maybe you want to get rid of it or you want to go back and edit it some more. For this case, I'm going to just delete it. And there we go. That's pretty easy. So if you have any questions, be sure to get a hold of me. I'm happy to help you out. If you need changes and you're already working with me, that's great. I can make changes to your aWeber template or go through things again. And if you aren't working with someone, I'd love it if you gave me a call. So anyways, I hope you find this training helpful, and thanks for listening.